is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Pause, I'm back. Nigga, Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's crypto and crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's the favorite saying?
I bought more. Wall Street Pete Crypto in crypto. How's everybody doing this evening? We have an evening video for you. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening. How is everyone? You hit the like and subscribe, talking about going on a ride and this crazy space we are in. I hope the volume is working as well. Rising Sun, nice to have you. Selner, what's going on? And the rest of the wolves, how is everything going? This is the place where we hit the bell. All notification. Gary, good evening to you. Come on over, hit that bell, become the 1.45K subscribers. And if you look 3 days ago, can we look at the video? We titled it on purpose, and I hope you did pay attention. 22.750. This DeFi asset is surging. We're talking about Algorand, and it will continue, and then Bitcoin to 22.75. Now, this was all before the DOJ, right? Department of Justice announced that crazy stuff about, oh, crypto's going to get this enforcement, and everyone had a shit flipped and freaked out. Well, this is the place we hit the like and subscribe. 22.7, ladies and gentlemen, that is the magic number. I don't know if you realize, but we were supposed to get there one way or another. Well, once we got there, I was going to dollar cost average a bit out, because what was going to happen next is going to be a little bit of some resistance. Now, you see how fast we got there. This is kind of what I expected to happen. I did think there was a chance we can come down to the 19.4, manipulate us out, but I said in a video particularly, hold that 20,700 in that video, and said we'll see the 22.7 pretty quick. And we have gotten that. So as you can see, we received this breakout to the upside. Do expect maybe some pullback now, but what are we going to do? I'm not sure, because we are, if you see the legs up, 1, 2, 3. We could get a quick bit 3-leg to the upside. And where that 3-leg to the upside would take us would be pretty much incredible, because 25,000 would be the first level. So we're going to have to pay attention to that as being one of the issues here. 25,000, one of these levels here are going to be an issue where we may stop, get a leg up, and continue. So we really do have to pay attention to what Bitcoin is doing. As I get to the daily here now, we talk about the symmetrical triangle pattern we're breaking out of. As you can see, huge cup and handle breaking, going up. We have another level talking about 30,000. And this is something where I think we're going to find ourselves coming into 2023. The top of 2023 had to be somewhere around here. So I do believe in 2023, Bitcoin is going to be trading between 48,000 and 43,000. So remember I said this, so I'm going to go down to the low end of my prediction. But by 2023, Bitcoin is going to find its way up here. We're then going to get a really big retracement. So I want you to pay attention. I think that is what's going to happen. We will then wait for 2024, 2025. But getting into the crypto news, Sam Bankman-Fried is not out of the woods yet and not out of the news. Sam Bankman-Fried's lawyer says car drove onto or into barricade at parents' home. They wanted to get him, obviously, and it was not a joke. This was a serious efforts to break into the home and perhaps get as close as they can. A car with 3 occupants recently drove into a barricade outside the California home by Sam Bankman-Fried's parents. And I'd be surprised. I am surprised. This is actually the first occurrence. An apparent attempt to gain access to the property where the founder of crypto exchange FTX is under house arrest. So they were coming through at him pretty aggressively. aggressively, and the lawyer did notice that, here it is, the lawyer, Mark Cohen, in a part of the, let's see, wait a minute, this is not the article, oh, there it is, the three men, and this is pretty scary stuff, guys. As proof, they cited an incident where a black car drove onto a metal barricade erected outside Bankman-Fried's residence. The lawyer said three men exited the car and told the security guard something to the effect of, "You won't be able to keep us out." If I was him, I'd want to be in jail at this point in time because you better get some security around the house. This is going to get insane. Use the tech next time. I love it. Smooth Love Potion is a good one to talk about, SLP. The three men got back into the car and drove away. Neither of the men or the vehicle have been identified, the lawyer said. But given the notoriety of this case and the extraordinary media attention it is receiving, it is reasonable to assume that the two bond signers will also face significant privacy and safety concerns. Well, this is pretty much their identity is basically revealed. Hey there, Pete. Nice to catch you on here. Oh, Violet. What's Victoria? What is going on? Nice to have you in the house. Longtime follower, too, back in the day. Nice to see you on this live. Emerald's here talking about Enjin. We want to talk about that. I thought this was pretty interesting, though. They're coming after him. And on the other side of the news is we're finishing our news real quick. Before we get into the technical analysis side, just in, here's why Cardano, Charles Hoskinson, I don't know if you knew, he's interested in buying CoinDesk. So it's pretty exciting to hear because he is the friggin' man, and I know that he's going to be a successful leader for the Cardano ecosystem. He's done everything he can possibly do already, and Hugh in the house, Tommy in the house, everyone's just reeking on in. What's going on? How we doing? 2 a.m. I don't know how you do it, Tommy. You blow my mind. Cardano founder, Charles Hoskinson, in a YouTube live session. I was watching some of it yesterday. I don't know why it's the 20th. Today's the 20th. He did this yesterday. Shared why he is interested in buying crypto news outlet CoinDesk. He believes that the industry has witnessed bad media in recent times, and well as news outlets' relations to FTX have been questioned as they receive investment from companies related to Sam Bankman-Fried. So he's going to see if he can take this on. This would only be good news and better news. The cartels. What's up, Lewis? So we got everyone in the house this evening. It's pretty nice to be able to do videos at this point in time. Check us out on Instagram. Let me know in the chat, do you use Uphold? Or have you ever heard Uphold? Is this new for you? This is the best time. He does have a good reputation. I love Charles Hoskinson. If I could ever meet him or have a conversation with him, I would be so delighted. Probably be a little flabbergasted, to be honest, because he is a very intelligent man and very, very great ideas of what this guy's going to do to Cardano. A lot of people don't know. But getting on to the show here, we're going to talk about crypto assets you want to talk about. We said Bitcoin looking to get some resistance here coming in, as we do believe and did say 3 days ago. It would be a possible nice little resistance at the 22.7 if we do resume. So we'll get a few. As you can see here, this was the first leg. Now we got the first leg here coming in. Get a little couple, maybe, what is this, a daily? So we get a little bit to the downside, and then we could test the leg back up coming in. So we're going to see what happens here. We're going to see if we get some sideways boring action. Congratulations. We are now at 1.04 trillion market cap. Looking pretty strong. And then you could watch the video. Obviously, I said this was a trap. I came live to you. We've been pretty active, doing more than one video a day, averaging this week. So pay attention to some of the assets that I would really want to talk about here. So what do we have in here? We have Smooth Love Potion. Let's do it. Selner, I know you're still here. I don't need to ask. Emerald, he's around chilling. I know that. SLP, and that's a Smooth Love Potion for you. Pretty wild asset here. And if we did hit the bottom, well, we did peak above here, creating a new higher high here. Creating new higher lows, is something we want to watch going through here and going further on every asset, just not particularly this one. Now, if we get to the 0.004, I would most likely sell out and get some good profits on this particular asset. Why would I do that? Well, there's been a resistance/support field here at this point in time for SLP. What would we be looking at? This is some of the fun times we do for you. Not every channel can do this. You hit the like and subscribe. We talk about going on this ride. 50%. There's a 50% move. Can anybody tell me right now, just for fun, let's see if you could do it, what asset is up 50% since the new year, or up 47% to be more precise? It's already up on the new year. We are now in 20 days for the new year. So let's talk about that. I wanted to see if somebody could really figure this out. It's on my list. You can see it here. It's definitely on my list. You can see it right here on this list. Currently looking at SLP. What we're going to do next for Emerald, we're going to talk about whatever he said. That was back when? I don't know. Did he say anything? Maybe he did. Somebody said something. We had SLP and then we had another one. No, I'm not losing my mind, but I don't see another asset here besides SLP. I'm pretty sure, Emerald, you said another asset. I don't know what it was, but 50.5% move for the SLP. I'm pretty confident we can reach here. Not financial advice, obviously, but we do know that this is a price where we want to get to. And as you can see here, it'll be a beautiful cup and handle finishing through as it may go parabolic. It could do so. What we're looking to do is have Bitcoin go sideways for a little bit, and then obviously once that happens, SLP will continue to go through. So that's just a quick tidbit there. He did say Enjin, so I don't know what happened. I did see that Enjin. Did you erase it or did that just come back up? I know for a fact that you said that earlier and then it got erased, or I don't know what happened. Maybe you erased it. So we got Enjin and Jasmy, two big assets I do like to talk about. So we're going to go with that. I'm looking for it right now. Excuse me as I shuffle through, and I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Come on, Enjin isn't that far down. I know it's not. There it is. 43 cents. So, well, unfortunately, Emerald, or fortunately, however you want to take it, we already did this. And currently I did this, 24 hours ago? About 24 hours ago, we did a video. Let's see. We did a video on Enjin already. And that's why it's happening, and that's why exactly as predicted is happening. It is what it is. I don't want to be that guy, but... Oh, wow. Let's see. So right here on the live, we just did it literally one day ago, 24 hours ago. I had 61 views. We talked about Enjin. We talked about ApeCoin. And it sounds pretty crazy, but we talked about this cup and handle that could be forming. And that's exactly what is happening right now. So, unfortunately, if you watched it then, you would have known this is what most likely could be happening. Wall Street Pete, we've done technical analysis here and there. We are hitting this spot. I did draw the area. As you can see right here, this is the cup. The top of it, we got a little more growth that could happen, but you do see this could have been the peak right there where my fist is on here. That could have been the peak. Ladies and gentlemen, we might have peaked out. Now the handle's coming, so you got to be careful. Sometimes you miss the boat. So what is happening right now is a possible retracement. What I do expect for the price is 42.5-cent pullback. That is like almost guaranteed in my book. Nothing's guaranteed. Obviously, crypto volatility, that's about the only thing. So we could get a nice little retracement for Enjin and then come through. But as you can see here, I must be off. We have a 4 hourly that might be more in tune to this. Let's see. If I were to bring this down, you would tell here that this would be more of something we want to talk about. And boom, there it is. Right here, support coming in, a little bit of resistance, a little bit of resistance here coming in, more resistance on this cup. And this is more of a cup than anything else, if you can see it. And this is what could happen. But what's going on right now is that Bitcoin's going sideways. So when Bitcoin goes sideways and starts relaxing and just consolidating, what is going to happen is the altcoins are going to catch up. The whales take their money out of the long positions. They hit their spot, right? So for instance, here's Cardano. That was what it was. Cardano's up 47.5% on the new year. Pretty exciting to see that. But getting back to what I was saying for this, particularly on Bitcoin, real quick, and going back to Enjin, if I may. Wow, I'm a mess right here. I want people to understand that this is exactly what happened. So they sold. They made a significant amount of money on this leverage position here. So what happens is the price significantly hits the level. That's where we knew it was going to hit. We were going to get resistance. That's why we talk about it. We don't just talk about the target up and hit it and we're done. No, there's a reason why we called this price, because this is when the price should hit and stop growing. And that's what happened. So we call this out. What I expect now is perhaps a quick couple days here or less, and then we're going to go back up and retest and get to 25. So the next level is coming. I do believe we'll be trading somewhere around there to 30,000. I did say what I think is going to happen, but we could go a few days. We could consolidate the whole week. Tomorrow's Saturday. We could do this and repeat exactly what we did here. It could happen. It could I'm not saying anything's possible. So we could repeat this and then go that way. You see how that works? Very, very big possibility. That's not out of the realm. But with this FOMO of people coming in so quickly when the money goes up that quick, they get excited. But I do kind of hope this happens. Why? Because then all the altcoins like Enjin will never hit 42.5 again. It'll just go straight through and keep coming up. But most likely, to get to the W, you do have to have a down retracement in order to keep going. Nothing goes straight up, as you can tell. So Enjin, I will tell you right now, looking for a couple levels on where I would really, really want to focus and pay attention to. This would be my zone. So pay attention to this zone right here. I want to say 47.5 to 70 cents. If I was trading Enjin right now, Emerald or anyone else that's really paying attention and listening to this, the last time he really started getting up and getting a nice pull to the upside, we were having some issues here at this current time. We kept getting some fake pumps all the way to 74, 75 cents, but ultimately 70 cents was something to pay attention to. So we're not really going to talk about much more for this asset until we break through that 42 and then obviously finish a daily above and continue to go. We're there now, but we'll see what happens because 47.8, that seems to be the number until we can break above and then start talking about higher prices for Enjin. So 56 is a beautiful number. You may want to get dollar cost average out, get resistance there. If not, we could go parabolically to 70. So pay attention to that. My name is Wall Street Pete, Sickdo and Crypto. In the short-term time frame, if you were to look at this chart, if you were paying attention, we could go up a little more, complete that candle, which would bring us to the 47. So we could have some more growth here coming. 44 cents, another 2 and 3 cents coming for Enjin. Then you might want to say, hey, I'm not going to get greedy and then attest to the downside. Sunday is coming, right? That's in about 30, 28 hours, something like that. So Sunday will be here before you know it. I mean, really, it's actually less than that. So, I don't know, it is exactly almost that. I'm crazy good on the math there. We're pretty much on point for that. So here we go. Pay attention. Definitely to mention that is something you want to pay attention to. What's the next asset now? We did Gala this morning. What's up, single guy? What's up, Ricky? We did Jasmy too. We did Gala and Jasmy today. It's like, why people just don't want to watch the video from earlier? I erased everything on Jasmy because I got excited because I started watching this upward W come. And this upward W is pretty exciting right now, if you ask me. I see this coming through. What I need to see is a 53.85 breakthrough on the Jasmy price. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be stressful if you are trading this. I'm trading it. I am holding Jasmy. I love it very much. I have to dig a little deeper on to what it is about as far as what's coming into the future. I have Jay Creek telling me, I'd love to have Jay Creek on, have him telling me that Jasmy is going to come out with a Sony car from Sony, as they partnered with Sony, or they're going to. And what's going to happen here is that's somewhere in 2024. So if you can stack your bags now, I don't mind doing so. Just like the Web3 Biconomy we talked about, that is a Web3. Nobody's talking about the Web3 right now. So currently right now, if I look at this asset, look at the upward W, this 5.3 is a problem. I actually bought some at 5.3. I bought some here at the support. It fell. I bought a little bit down here over November before Thanksgiving, and then I did buy a little bit more right before Christmas. I remember getting some of that Jasmy on that dip, right after Christmas, excuse me. And then, so here we went through, and then it got worse, and then we got excited, and now we've been changing the trend since right after the New Year. So if you really pay attention to what's going on, a lot of these assets are really showing their New Year shine. Let's see what we're doing here since the New Year flipped. And, you know, you've been watching my videos. You do know. Please don't forget that the like button as we go through the algorithm. 75% on your money. So imagine 75% on your money. If you believe in the asset, if you believe in what you're trading, you can get gains like this. Now, not every asset does this, but please pay attention to what we're getting here. So we want to break above the 5.3. That is very important. That is definitely important. I actually bought some today, a little down here. Nothing crazy. I think I bought like 25,000 of them or something. It was like 100 and something bucks, just dollar cost averaging in. I mean, this is what we do over the time frame. You do it 10 times, right? That's 2,000 bucks. Do it about every 3 days. I've been, you know what? I'm actually lying. The past 3 days, I've been actually throwing in a couple hundred. So about 600 probably this last 3 days. It's been pretty tough. But if we're going to pay attention to what's going on with the Jasmy price, I'm looking for that 8 price. And I've talked about this over and over and over. This is my ultimate goal. I'm trying to get here, guys. We can get here and way beyond it. There's no reason why Jasmy cannot break above this price. It's going to take some time. It's going to be some waves. We're going to have to get through some storms. We've already done this before, so this is nothing new that you might be expecting here. But as you can see, this price level is very, very important for a support that broke through. Would be a left kind of a wing, left shoulder here, and then you would definitely result yourself into the head, which came down. We've already talked about this many times. Get in there, and then there'd be a right shoulder that would keep occurring. So we're looking for that on a longer, deep time frame. We talked about it. The inverted head seems to be pretty strong here. We get some RSI out. Pay attention to some of the things that we do have for the indicators helping us. And currently right now on the daily, we're pretty high. We're pretty high right now, actually, for Jasmy. So if you say that, put that all into consideration. It's Sunday. We're going to get a little rejection coming down. If you don't take some profits, we'll probably finish at the 5.3. We're at the 5.13. We're probably going to get rejected again. As you can see, it's happened a couple times. So right here, it happened many times. These are dailies now. So looking at that RSI tells me we already had 1, 2, 3, 4 exact days in a row that cannot break above that price. So that's the magic number. Once we break through there, ladies and gentlemen, the last price is that 0.60 number. We've had this from this morning or yesterday. We talked about it. So these are really what Jasmy has to offer. They're nice gains coming if we can keep going with the FOMO. And you already know the FOMO is real as a mother effing steel. 10.04, up 6% in the last 24 hours. I mean, we were just at 870, 860. It was bad. I'm talking about the market cap. It's insane. So still holding Jasmy from a year at the 0.05 cents. Oh, Ricky, we bought at 5 cents in October of 2022 or 20. I don't remember what year it was. I feel like this is crazy. 2021. We bought Jasmy live. And if you go to my videos on my live screen, and if we went, right, you could find it. We could go and what it's about. This is the home screen, excuse me. But if we went and typed in Jasmy, it would come up from that time, October. We can go to it, October 2021. It's a while ago, but we bought it at 5 cents and we sold it at 32 and 25. Where the hell were you, Rick? So we made big gains. I don't know if anybody knows that. If you followed us back then, and this is what I'm talking about, monthly. Let's get to it. We have a video, and if I really would challenge you to do so. We have a video all the way back in October. Back in October 2021, and this may not be a good one, but back in October, this was going crazy, and I remember we were making our money, and we bought Jasmy, and we made a killing off it at 5 cents, and then we sold it on the peak, and I don't know if this is the particular chart. It can't be. This is Binance US. So let's go on to the next one, though. We're killing some time here. We have some time. We could do one more. Does anybody want to hear or talk about another particular asset? If not, we can close this. XTP, I'll go over that really quick. Whoa. XTP, this was something to talk about. This was something that really got my attention. Something's not right here. So let's see. There it is. Okay. So now we got this big move to the upside. And if many people follow me, you know I called this like a mother effer. I said we were trading right here. You go watch the video from this date, literally this date. January the 13th. Yeah, Friday the 13th. There you go. I did the video on this. And I said, I expect if we keep this clone, and we clone this, and this is exactly what I did. I said, if we get the same clone, we're going to get this move all the way up to about here. This is where I sold out. We made another 95%, and then that was it. So, smooth love potion, huh? Isn't that some shit? What happened with Smooth Love Potion? I didn't really talk much about price levels because it's difficult the way it is, but what happened with Smooth Love Potion? Because all I have here and all I can remember saying was the 4.2 price, which is a big move. There's a 50.5% move. So he's yelling Smooth Love Potion. And I don't know what you're trying to tell us, buddy. But let's get SHIB. Victoria wants to talk about SHIB. Let's talk about Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu. Now, there was this 1182 price I knew we would get stuck on. It seems like this magic line here is something to see. So we bought back, could have bought back at this price level. Looking at a chart for a 1 hourly. So right now we are on Shiba Inu. So here we go. There's the 1180. This is what I was talking about. We will probably find support. Yep, we're doing it already at the 1180. I'm trying to break this down, so I apologize. I'm trying to get caught up. This is Shiba Inu. One of our followers, she wants to talk about it. I said, look, we're getting Bollinger Bands coming in. That's all this is your Bollinger Bands getting tight. What is that? I'll show you right here. And a big move was getting ready to come here, and then we'll see if we're going to keep moving up. That would be obviously very important to find out. That is not the one I want to see. All right, so currently right now, we have this ribbon for Shiba Inu. We're riding this wave. We flipped to the bullish side currently. Now you can see even the wave is coming up to this 0.082. This is a big number. This is a big price. We're probably going to find ourselves building support for the rest of the time here. So don't get excited. Don't think that there's too much movement that could be coming left. Yeah, the FOMO's coming in, but even on the 4 hourly, we're seeing here currently that we're going to ride this little bit of this Bollinger Band. So let's see what we got for the RSI level currently. Yes, and we are looking pretty high. Usually where we're up here, it's a pretty big rejection coming. It's just a matter of time. We can break through a little bit, but there isn't much left in the tank. So I would be very eerie of what's going on. It's been at 11-ish for a few days. Well, I would enjoy that, but what we do have to pay attention to, and I'm going to get rid of some of the indicators now and see what we could really pay attention to, is its pattern and its abilities. The Bollinger Band was pretty big here. We saw that move coming. It was a manipulation to the downside. But if you see right here, this is what I'm catching. I'm catching a big cup and handle. So I think right now it's about time it's going to get its retracement. That's what we're looking for. So there's going to be a big retracement coming, and then ultimately what you're going to have to find out is when do we break and finish a daily candle. Now a daily candle, this is going to be important because I think the daily candle, yep, the daily candle matches is up perfect. You want to find a day where we can meet and break above this price. So this is what we're looking at. The 1325 is going to be really significant. Cup and handle, even on the daily, matches against the 4 hourly. So you got to pay attention to that. That's pretty significant. What I expect is the support coming all the way from this 1182. So this is a good thing. So take this as a good thing. Every time we hit here, you could possibly dollar cost average in, buy a little more if you would like. This is your option. This is totally up to you. This would be my strategy now. This would be something I would do. Now, I would 100% have my sell stop here. This is why we do this, because this is basically, it's a helpful tip. It saved me a lot of money. If somehow we find ourselves breaking below the price above, which is this right before the zero hits, that 1000, whatever price you want to call this, I would put my sell stop here. I wouldn't even bother it here because it's automatically going to come here and it'll probably bounce immediately and you're going to be pissed. It shouldn't do that. What I expect is a cup and handle inside a cup and handle now, which is going to bring us back into this price. So I think we're going to find ourselves doing this. This is what we're going to see now, so please relax and get ready for the show. But we're going to keep doing something similar to that. That is now the 1280, 1276 price. We're trying, Victoria, I don't know if you've ever seen on my show, but I explain the technical analysis of the resistance of asking a gentleman asking a woman for her phone number. And her phone number right now her name is 1276. So we walk into the shop, hey, 1276. Beautiful girl, I'd love to take you out for some coffee. Would you let me go? No. The answer is no, over and over, right? You lose your confidence, the price goes down until finally we keep hitting this and we keep staying consistent, asking and asking, keep hitting and hitting until we finally break through. The money's going to arrive. We're going to get enough volume coming in. The FOMO should take us. And ladies and gentlemen, this is where it gets fun. Where is our next support resistance price? There's really not much here, guys. There's really not much here. So once we establish and once we build, and I'm going to have to put these in the comment section as the tokens we go over, Jasmy, Shiba Inu. These are very important assets that we went over today, especially this move here. I don't want to buy none, but look what the shit look what happens. You guys got me into a pickle here. I'm paying attention to these prices. These are very important prices to pay attention to. And currently right now, if you can see what's going on here, we have a nice move to the upside that can potentially happen. Now, I want to tell you where we're at, where we could possibly go. 12.14 is the price. So if we were to buy it right now, and we do have the technical analysis come through exactly, we have an 81% move to the upside on there. So I would definitely wait to buy. I would definitely wait to buy. This is the worst time to buy. It just pumped. But once again, pay attention to what is happening. Bitcoin is now going to find a little bit of consolidation on the resistance we said could happen or will happen. So when it does that, if it does continue, then I would expect for it to pump. So you have to pay attention to that. The altcoins do pump. We could do a quick cup and handle here in a few hours and be off to the races. So we have to really focus on that, because that is why they trick you. You'll think, oh, we just went to the upside. Oh, well, all the whales are taking their money in long positions out. Now they're either going to decide what they want to do next. What do they want to do? Are they going to put it in a short position? They'd be pretty stupid, I think, to do that. After making all that money, they'll probably give it back. So what they're going to do now is probably go to an altcoin, something that they think will build up in some significant gains. As you can see, we talked about sand. It's almost 80 cents sand. When I did the video last week and said there's a big move coming, a couple people asked me, what are you talking about? Well, that's what I was talking about. We got Litecoin here, almost breaking $90. We bought Litecoin at 77 not too long ago. That's making some good gains. Litecoin is a coin I would hold. It's not one of the coins I would go in and out of. Binance BNB, another asset I would probably just hold. We're going to get ready to go now, but I just want to give some people some understanding of what I think we should be doing and, really pay attention. Solana, up 17.6. Pay a little bit of attention to that. We talked about Polygon today. Chainlink getting ready to break $7. Where is Solana? I know it ain't that far. Is it? No. So Solana coming right up Dogecoin's butt in market cap. Right above under 2 billion. But up 23%. So a lot of the Dogecoin people. How do you feel? You're down 2%. And Dogecoin is surging to the moon right now. So it's pretty wild, but like they said, a lot of people noticed that they did have short positions on Solana, and that's why it was rising the most. It's hard to believe that Solana is a great project with as many problems it has, but believe it or not, it's got a lot of people in the project. So we're getting ready to go. Don, I'm really sorry. Victoria, you're very welcome. We're getting ready to end the show, so hopefully you can catch us in the next one, and we can do some shipping. I have been paying attention to it a little bit, just seeing what it was. I don't really like the project, so to say, but I can't say I know enough to really give you an opinion. But everyone take care. Have a wonderful night. I hope that this did help you a little bit. And please, if you can, hit the bell and all notification and subscribe. Don, we will try to get shipping in the morning if we can. Tomorrow is Saturday. Oh, boy, I can't believe I have a team in a special game tomorrow. I don't know what to do with myself. Snoochie Boots in the house. My brother from another mother. This is the end of the video. Have a nice day. I do hope that these videos are helpful. We're at all-time high subscribers. We have not been this high ever, as many subscribers. I'm so grateful. Till the next video, my friends, please be careful, stay safe. The most important thing is comment. If you missed your asset tonight, comment. I see every single comment after the video. Which asset did we not get to for you? Thanks, Emerald. Thank you, Snoochie Booch. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, everyone. You guys are the best. Take care.